Hey y'all, it's Sheila. Thank you for stopping by. We're doing a tag today. Some people don't like tags, some people do. Mel Thompson started this tag, but I saw it over at Mary Glitzy Fritzy's channel, and I'll link both of those ladies below. It's the Truthful Youtuber Tag, and my mouth and my face may get me in trouble today, but let's just get started. Have you ever received a product, tried it, didn't like it, and then decided not to review it? Yes, I have. A company reached out to me. I read the ingredients in their product. I said, I'm sorry, I'm not interested, but thank you for thinking of me. And they emailed me again, and I said, I'm sorry, I have an aversion to this ingredient, and no thank you. And that was back when I had my post office box listed below, and I don't do that anymore because I don't want stuff just sent to me. And they sent it, and I opened it, and it smelled like a barnyard. A lot of people gave reviews on this product, and some of them gave good reviews. They liked it, and some of them talked about the smell. I could not get past the smell of that shampoo. So yeah, but I told the company I didn't want it. Product you use alone but don't show online. That would be a discontinued product, a limited edition product, something like this. L'Oreal Visible Lift Absolute Serum Mineral Powder has always been one of my favorites. It's discontinued, and some days I'll wear that, but not typically when I'm filming. But half the time I forget, here's Lily, I forget to list the ingredients down below anyway. So, yeah. I do use things sometimes and not mention them, but it's just because they're discontinued. Product you won't buy because you don't support the brand. I did a video on this. Lily's here getting her neck rubbed. When the Makeup Geek founder came out and she did her truth, it started all these other my truths, and it was about content creators, you know, mainly the younger ones, charging her $60,000 a pop to talk about her eyeshadows or products on their channel. And I followed the comments on that video for days because I saw 40 or 50 mature YouTubers over there saying, I have your products, I love them. You know, I'd be glad to work with you. I wouldn't charge you a thing, because what she was saying was she was going to reach out to some micro influencers and work with them and send them some products. Yeah. So about a month and a half later, she popped back up with her micro influencers, and they were all in their 20s. And I talked to some of those ladies, made those comments, you know, from the mature beauty community, and that none of them have heard from her. So at that point, I boxed up all the Makeup Geek shadows I had, and I just pitched them. Did that hurt her? I'm sure it didn't, but it made me feel better. Do you have any blocked words? No, I have found I don't need to do that. Do you delete comments? If so, why? I've had a couple of comments pop up about organic ways to treat rheumatoid, organic ways to treat cancer. It's just spam, and I don't want to see it, and I don't think y'all want to see it either. So yeah, I have blocked. Have you ever lied about a product to stay on good terms with the brand? No, and I never will. But honestly, how many companies reach out to me? Have you ever initially liked a product when you reviewed it, then changed your mind but didn't let your audience know? No, it was the exact opposite. When L'Oreal Lash Paradise first came out, I did a video and I mentioned it. I'm like, I don't like this stuff. There's nothing to it. It didn't do a thing for my eyelashes. It is now one of my favorite mascaras. So the exact opposite of that question. Are you getting up here with me? Huh? Influencer you don't trust. This is a two-part question, because the last question will tie back into this. But there is a young influencer right now that I don't trust. He's just launched a new palette with Morphe. And he disclosed in a video some of his practices of, let's just say, he was using L'Oreal Lash Paradise in his video or in his Instagram look. But when he would post it, he would tag, let's say, Chanel in that line. Isn't that just lying? An influencer you trust the most. Oh, there are so many. There are so many in the mature beauty community, and I don't want to make anybody feel slighted, so I'm going with someone across the pond. Caroline Hirons. She has been in the industry for years and years and years and years, and I think she is very knowledgeable, and I trust what she says. Plus, she's funny, she's quirky, and she's a little bit snarky. I like snarky. I enjoy her Instagram posts and I enjoy her videos. Secret tips or applications you don't show well on camera. I don't have any secret tips or applications. I typically don't tight line my eyes or put on my mascara if I'm doing a get ready with me, because it just takes up so much time and I don't like the videos to be so long. Have you ever showed one product but you were actually using another? Not that I know of, but if I did, it was a lipstick and a lip liner. Because I mix them around so, and I've been asked before, what lipstick are you wearing today? And I have to think, oh God, which lip liner was it and which lipstick was it? And I may have given the wrong information, but it was purely by mistake. Have you ever not disclosed a sponsorship? No. Sponsorship? Me? Really? Let's keep scrolling. Have you ever had a bad interaction with a brand? Nope. Have you ever bandwagoned with other people's thoughts on a particular product? Nope. I am boring in my skincare. I am boring in my foundations because of my skin. And I stick to what works for my skin. I go out on a limb and change up my skincare from time to time, but it's after I have researched the ingredients and that kind of thing, and I don't hop on a bandwagon just to be on the bandwagon. It just, no, I don't. Number 16, things other creators do that get on your nerves. And it goes back to that other question, a content creator you don't trust. There are people in the mature beauty community who are buying subs and views. And there are people that say, well, what they do on their channel is their business. And it is. I just choose not to watch them. Well, Sheila, why do they do that? Well, the more views and the more subs, the more likely you are to get noticed by the big brands and get those sponsorships. So if you're lying about your views and your subs, am I going to really trust you when you give me a review from one of those products, from one of those big brands that noticed you from those views and those subs that you purchased? I don't think so. If someone has, let's just say 60, 75,000 subscribers and they put up a video and within 2 hours it has 10,000 views and 50 comments, and then you look at those comments and 25 of those comments are their responses back to the original comment, so they got basically 25 comments, the bells and whistles go off and the red flags go up, and I just choose not to support a channel that does that, because I'm not going to trust anything they say about a brand that sponsored them or sent them a product. I'm not going to believe what they say. I'm just not. So there you go. If you're a content creator and you want to do this, I'll have the questions listed below. And for those of y'all that are watching, just tell me what some of your thoughts are. Tell me how much trouble I'm in. I'm sorry, I'm never going to come on here and lie. And I don't depend on the pennies made from YouTube to support myself. I've never taken one dime from my AdSense account. That's not why I do YouTube. But I can tell you this, When I finally take that money out of AdSense, it is going to be divided between Reese Across America, an organization that I highly believe in, and my vet's office has a fund. It's called Gracie's Fund, and people that can't afford care for their vets, or if an animal is found on the side of the road hit and still alive, it provides care for them. Yeah, I'm not gonna rack in the big bucks here on YouTube, and I know that, and I'm fine with that. So I'll see y'all later. How much trouble am I in?